Hello everyone, this is Dr. R.N. Kulshresht and today I have Dr. Sandra Rebelo with me.
And today we are about to give you a tour to 5 heritage sites of our country, India.
We hope you will enjoy this journey with us. Thanks a lot.
Firstly, we'll be going to see Jageshwar Dham, which is located in Uttarakhand, Almora.
It is a pilgrimage town and according to the Archaeological Survey of India, the temples are estimated to be about 2500 years old and belong to the post-Gupta and pre-medieval era.
They were mostly built and renovated by the Katyuri dynasty kings. In recent years, a red sandstone pillar has also been discovered here with engraved figures of humans and spiritual figures.
It is one of the dhams in the Shaivism tradition. It remains a part of the Hindu sacred geography, particularly for the central Himalayan region.
Many complete a part of the post-cremation last rites after the death of a loved one at Jageshwar temple site.
It is also known as Valley of Towns and is a cluster of more than 100 stone temples dedicated to Lord Shiva.
Now we are moving towards Brihadeshwar temple, which is situated in Tamil Nadu, Thanjavur.
Brihadeshwara temple, called Raja Rajeswaram by its builder and known locally as Thanjai Periya Kovil and Peruvudiyar Kovil, is a Shaivanite Hindu temple built in a Chola architectural style located on the south bank of the Kaveri River in Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu, India.
It was built in the year 10,010 CE by Chola Emperor Rajaraj I, and the temple is popularly known as the Big Temple.
The Brihadeshwara temple at Thanjavur was built by Rajaraja Chola I in 1009 CE for worshipping Lord Shiva. Many of his achievements are inscribed here. It is the best example of Chola architecture.
The temple has a massive colonnaded prakara corridor and one of the largest Shiv lingas in India. It is also famed for the quality of its sculpture as well as being the location that commissioned the brass Nataraj Shiv as the Lord of Dance in 11th century.
Fun fact, it turned 1000 years old in September 2010. To celebrate the 1000th year of the grand structure, the state government and the town held many cultural events.
Now it's time to have a glimpse on the Mehrangarh Fort of Jodhpur, Rajasthan.
Mehrangarh Fort covers an area of 1,200 acres in Jodhpur, Rajasthan, India. The complex is located on a hilltop around 122 meters above the surrounding plain and was constructed in 1459 by Rajput ruler Rao Jodha. Through most of the existing structure is from 17th century.
The fort was named Mehrangarh, meaning Fort of the Sun, a reference to the clan's mythical descent from the sun god Surya. Over 500 yards long, its wall rises in places to height of 120 feet and is 70 feet thick. For Rao Jodha's successor, these defenses were essential, though not always adequate.
The fort is protected by walls measuring 118 feet in height and 69 feet in width, and still houses several places known for their intricate carvings and expansive courtyards. The fort has a museum that has preserved a vast collection of paintings, costumes, arms, and ammunitions from the Rathore rulers.
It is one of the largest forts in Rajasthan. It contains some of the finest palaces and preserves in its museum many priceless relics of Indian courtly life. For over 5 centuries, Mehrangarh has been the headquarters of the senior branch of Rajput clan known as the Rathors.
The culture of Marwar can still be seen at the place through business-based community known as Marwadi.
According to a legend, a hermit called Chirya Nathji used to meditate on the hill where Rao Jodha decided to build fort and had the hermit moved from the site. Agonized by this, Nathaji cursed Rao's family, saying that his fort would suffer from scarcity of water. However, Rao Jodha had built a home and a temple in the fort for Nathji.
To avert the curse, Rao had a man named Rajia Bambi buried alive to ensure that the new fort was auspicious. In return, the man was offered that his family and descendants would be looked after and compensated by the Rathors. Even today, the fort faces droughts every 3-4 years.
Nextly, it's time to have a look on the Bada Bagh situated in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan.
पधारो हमारे देश रे पधारो हमारे देश
Bada Bagh, also called Bara Bagh, is a garden complex located about 6 kilometers north of Jaisalmer in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Overlooking a mango grove sits a set of royal Chhatri cenotaphs dated in the 18th, 19th, and the early 20th centuries CE.
The memorial site was built as a garden complex and expanded by the Bhati rulers of Rajasthan. Its first monument was set up in memory of Raja Jait Singh II, who ruled the kingdom in the early 16th century.
The Bada Bagh is situated on a small hill. The memorial Chhatri cenotaphs have all been carved out of sandstone blocks but have been built in at least 4 different sizes for the ruling kings, their queens, their princes, and other royal family members.
A descendant of Maharwal Jaisal Singh, Jait Singh II commissioned a dam to create water tank in 16th century AD. This made the desert green in this area. After his death, Bada Bagh was fully developed by his son Lunakaran. Now, it is the last but not the least site on our expedition, Padmanabhaswa Swami temple situated in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala.
The Sri Padmanabha Swami temple is a Hindu temple.
The temple dates back to the 8th century, but the present structure was built in the 18th century by the then Travancore Maharaja Marthanda Varma. The temple was initially made of woods, but later it was constructed with granite.
Across the world, the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple is renowned for its beauty and grandeur. Dedicated to Lord Vishnu, it is one of the 100 sacred Vishnu temples or Divya Deshams in India. The great king of Travancore, Marthanda Varma, is said to have done the renovation of the work that we see today.
There is a special fact about this temple that there are in total 6 walls in the temple which were totally secured and were taken care by the royal Travancore family.
According to the legend, the temple was defiled by an ancient curse. All the treasure of the temple is said to be kept stored in all these 6 different vaults.
On 17th January 1750, a Nizam Thirunal surrendered the kingdom of Travancore to Padmanabha Swami, the main deity of the temple, and pledged that he and his descendants would be vassals or agents of the deity who would serve the kingdom as Padmanabha Das.
Since 2011, when an apex court committee stumbled upon 6 vaults in the temple and with just vault B left yet to be opened, the treasure that has been found in the 5 vaults has been estimated to be worth over rupees 1 lakh crore, and after that, this temple has now become the center of attraction for many.
The name of the city, Thiruvananthapuram, in Malayalam and Tamil translates the city of Lord Anant. When a gang of robbers went to loot the temple in 1930s, they found snakes emerging towards them. The saints of the ancient time are believed to have sealed the entrance to the chamber by chanting the powerful Nagpas mantra. Vault B is believed to be guarded by supernatural divinities. When scientists took their ears near the Vault B, they heard sounds of ocean waves and snake hissing.
We thank you all for joining us on our expedition. We hope you learned many facts about these historical places with a little research. Thanks.
We took all of you on this trip to tell you about the places and to give you some information about the events of history of some states and their cities.
Our main motive was to promote tourism, to awaken your inner desire to visit those places and get more and more information about those places.
You can visit more and more places to get your knowledge increased about the place, architectural designs, and the main motives and the purpose to build those monuments and temples and their needs and the person who built them.
This also signifies us that tourism can really boost the economy of a certain place because of their heritage sites, which are their real treasure.
In the upcoming years, the construction of the Ram Mandir will boost our economy, which will further make India a tourist hub.
Architecture holds a very important place in sometimes reviving or boosting the economy of a certain place.
All the places which we have covered in this trip receive thousands and thousands of tourists every day, which is providing jobs to the people in form of guides and translators.
If we receive continuous tourists from different countries or places, then surely India will become the next market for tourism and will gain lots and lots of popularity in the fields of architecture.
Thank you for joining us today with this special tour.
Hello guys, this is me Devansh Goel from SRDAP Public School, Danan Vihar. So today basically I am going to review a video which is a coded animation made by my colleagues from SRDAP Public School, Danan Vihar. So this video is basically on the tourism. They tell us about many temples of India, when they were built, and which gods are there in the temple. And the video is good, the animation is also good. I think there's a lot of hard work in this video. So this video is very good and give us knowledge about the temples of India. So thank you, and I hope you will like the video also. Thank you.